Yo, yo, yo. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Yo, what's up, Flo? What is up? How's it going with you, dude? How's your climb after the bootcamp? What do we pick here actually? Let's do a game of Lee Sin. Watch Tenshi 5 Iron Eagles versus 6 Challenger players. Um, do I want to watch that? You're in China prep right now. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. So it sounds like you're chilling. Okay, let me do last stand. Attack speed. Yo, what's up, Shaco? PS. Soloq is hard. What are you still struggling with, though? You had the early game course. You had some mid and late game bootcamp class. How many games are you playing? There's no way it can be hard. You'll be the most giga hardstick player I ever know. Okay, actually, no, besides the 44-year-old guy. You'll be the second one. Which is impressive, you know? How hard do you think they'll run 10? Ooh, probably an 8 difficulty-wise. Like, to play it perfect. Yo, bro, Sap, thank you so much for the 6 months, mate. Thanks for streaming during later the US. I got you, I got you. You don't have that much time to play. I mean, that's fair. Like, if you cannot play that much, you can't really apply what you learn, you know? This is my OPG. I'll check your OPGG after this game, okay? Because obviously in game I cannot check it, but after the game I'll check like 3 to 5 OPGGs. Then we go next game. Wait, is the music too loud or not? I feel like it's a little bit loud. Why did people listen to a smurf? I mean, I'm definitely smurfing at the moment. Yo, what's up, Red Lord? I've tried Locket Jungle and it's really, really fun champion. I love it. It's extremely fun. I mean, sometimes you play boost on purpose. I mean, it depends really. Like, it honestly depends on how much you read the chat. If I don't read the chat, I'm focused in the game. I'm counting numbers. I'm thinking game plan. I'm jungle tracking. Even if I play mechanically mid, I'll still win games. So it really depends on how much I read the chat. Oh, mechanics only. I mean, that depends on what champ I'm playing. Imagine I play Lilia, no matter what elo, I'll play good, you know? But I play sometimes champs, I don't play too much. I want all the jungle champs, and when it's good to pick them. Ooh. I might make a video about that. Can you write to me on the Discord? I'm gonna put like a random draft, and I'm gonna be like, insert what's the best champ here against this draft. I think that would be interesting. But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, what YouTube videos should I make? If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. More than happy to upload some videos you guys like. I mean, it's not easy making very good videos consistently, you know, on YouTube. I think I'm probably the only YouTuber that actually, at least on educational jungle content, that is making consistent quality videos. Because it's a lot of effort, you know? But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna log in for you guys. Profane.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Anyways, I'm gonna do a full educational game for the boys, okay? So I'll explain my full thought process. Anyway, boys, We're playing a game of Lee Sin. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to 1v9 on the Lee Sin. And essentially on how to... Oh, you see the ward, by the way? Okay, you see the ward, guys. Do we know what's gonna happen? When you see this ward, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can't put a trash ward like that. And when it's 44 seconds, he's way too late to start somewhere else. So guess what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna say hello.
We do what we must.
I'm gonna hop over here. He doesn't see me. Oh! Dude. That guy right now in shambles. Okay, there's no he's based in there, no? Insane well played. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Nice sword. Level 1. Coach Kirei will upload 15-minute rule in a few days. Watch it. But I'm not even kidding. He's gonna thank me later. Now you base. Bro, I'm gonna teach you guys exactly how to do the 15-minute rule. I'll show you guys exactly how to do it. Now, you always want to base after full clearing his top side to defend your own bot side. And you want a jungle track, of course. Because think like this, right? The Jarvan right now is homeless. He has literally nothing to do anymore. He has to gank something. So now, I don't know where he's gonna go, but like I said, he has to gank something. And see the bot crap? I personally don't care about the bot crap. I'll ignore the bot crap. Oh, actually, unless he's right there. Unless he's right there. I'm gonna hold my Q. Wait as long as I can. I'm gonna hold my Q here. See how he walks. That. And now, enemy team wants to FF 15. I can promise you that one. They really want FF 15. And now, I'm gonna rush towards the top crab. I mean, actually, not the top crab, but my top side camps. If he wants to go for top crab, he got it. All good. I mean, was a bit slow. All good though, happens. Ooh, that's a hella sexy ward right there.
Waste not a minute.
Okay, why am I turning around instantly? I see the Gromp. Look at Jarvan. Look at Jarvan. Oof. I'm gonna wait here a bit. He's not coming. And look, here's the thing, okay? As I'm taking this camp here, right? I'm looking minimap. What the fuck trash is here? But I think we win it anyway. We just play slow. Come on, Katarina, you got this, baby. Ooh, not bad. Okay, if it wasn't for Thresh here, we would have fucked him so hard there. But it's still hashtag worth it, by the way. It's still hashtag worth it. We take that. Look at Jarvan's CS, by the way. He has 70 CS at minute 6. Anyway, my goal right now is to full clear into his top side. So I'm gonna take my camps here into top side and reinvade his top side. So do you see this Grom spawning in 23 seconds? I want to be there after my Raptors. Or even right now, honestly. Because I think right now, I take the bot crab. Oh, fuck. So top crab. Or if I fight Jarvan. Ooh, hold up. I'm gonna hold my Q. You might be wondering why is that? Because I'll execute him with my Q. That's why. Because your Q deals more damage when the target is lower. And if he flashes, you can follow him in case. Now I can yoink all his camps here. And enemy team is not too happy. And now I'm gonna go top lane, look. Hold up. Please, please go on, bro. Don't be such a fucking pussy, bro.
Where am I needed?
Oh my god, I fucked up there, bro, but all good. Okay, I misplayed there a little bit. I could have played it better, but all good. I played it bad. Not bad. Anyway, what's my next objective on the menu here? So as a jungler, okay, I've now invaded him a lot. He's level 4, I'm level 6. If I want to, I could keep invading him, but because I died on top lane and I'm down tempo right now, I am just gonna play for objectives. So, look what I'm doing. I'm gonna take the grubs, full clear top to bot, and then make sure that I play my mid/bot lane. That is the goal here. You might be wondering, Kirei, how come you're skipping your camps? You see my Raptors spawning 25 seconds? If I do the grubbies right now, I can perfectly full clear top to bot. If my Raptors were up, honestly, I would have just cleared my camps. But as well, I don't think that the enemy jungler can invade my bot side. So for that reason, I will just do a full clear here. But instead of doing a full clear, right? I do red buff Raptors into my bot side. Why is that? Because Drake is up already, you see? And I don't want to waste too much time. In case he does Drake. If I do golems right, I would have been very far away from the Drake. But doing Raptors, red buff, I'm still relatively close to it. Like right now. So now I see my Q cooldown. I'm gonna wait for my Q. I'm gonna do my Grom to make sure all my camps are respawning at a very good time. I'm level 6. I'm okay skipping blue buff to go bot lane. Main reason why is because if there's any fight, I kill them. If there's no fight, I can take the Drake. Let me see. He's on it. He's not. So now, I would love to do the Drake here. I mean, honestly, as long as my bot lane doesn't die to like a Jarvan gank here, it would be great. So after I take this wave, I can look to help them if needed. Okay, I'm just gonna do blue buff and look for base. Now, how do I want to snowball? First thing first, it seems like my top lane is unable to breathe. So I do think I have to help top lane. So let me do that. Let me help this boy. Okay, so right now Camille is level 6. He does have ultimate. But the question now becomes... Can I kill him? I'm pretty sure I can kill him.
Blazed my trail. I nearly
But he has to wait for me. The main thing I have to do is dodge. Hold up. Okay, this is the only lane that's losing, by the way.
Your journey has reached its conclusion.
Oof. I misplayed that. Okay, you see how I'm backing off here? I'm hoping he's gonna greed.
Ally has been slain.
Okay, I mean... Bro, you don't deserve this farm, just so you know.
Extend your senses.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Enemy killing spree.
Okay, I mean, enemy mid laner could move to me.
I will master the dragon's
So I have to be slightly careful here, of course. You see the mid lane is still missing, so I cannot like reinvade here.
I will
Now the mid lane is showing. I assume the Cassio has left. Oh fuck, I misplayed that. Easy now, boys. Anyway, what's next objective on the menu? That is something you always have to ask yourself. I would say that I would love to play with mid/bot lane. Okay, especially because Kayle has no ultimate. I can punish him. So, do you see how much gold I have? I mean, I should for sure base. And the moment I have my kick, I want to be instantly mid lane. Because that's when Kayle should not have ultimate yet. So look, kick in 50 seconds, okay? I'm gonna be there instantly.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Okay, I mean, remember, you see this fight? I'm gonna hover and see what I can do.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna wait a little bit with my Q. That's why. Remember, he does not have ultimate. But do you see how I wait with my Q? So why am I waiting with my Q? Two reasons. One, my Q is going off cooldown anyway. Two, if he flashes, I can follow him. That's the main reason. And now, because I have my item power spike right, which is my Sunner Sky, I'll base. Now, what's my next item after Sunner Sky? It's gonna be this item. Serpent's Fang. Why is it Serpent's Fang? Cassio is gonna buy Archangel, Thresh has a shield, Jarvan has a shield. That's enough reason for me to go that item. Now, because I want to play for Drake, right? I would like to go there, of course.
Today will be a worthy test.
Has been slain.
Oh. Okay, I'm waiting for my Q. That. Easy, boys. Easy. Okay, now, what is next on the menu, okay? Obviously, the Drake is up, but the Rift Herald's up as well, okay? So, you might not expect this. Actually, I'm gonna take Rift Herald. Okay, why am I taking Rift Herald? I'm literally next to it. If I do the Rift Herald here, I want to still full clear. I'm not gonna do Drake instantly. The general rule that I have is that if I'm winning, you want to make sure that you take your camps if possible, and then take the objective after. So let's say I do my raptors, wolves, Gromp, all my camps are respawning, then I want to do the Drake. Unless Jarvan is rushing the Drake right now, I would go for it, but he cannot. So I'm just gonna go top to bot. So now I'm just gonna clear my camps. And of course, that's my plan, right? To first finish my camps. So because I finished my camps, I need to ping my laners to play safe.
We do what we must.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go mid lane. Okay, look, before I start the Drake, secure one more mid lane wave. I cannot jump on him. Why is that? It's so much better to just take the wave and move in our vision. And now, if they decide to fight us, they will die. This Elo's Master Diamond. You know Panky? Of course. Anyway, hold up. Okay, look what I can do here, okay? Tristana has no jump. So what do I plan on doing? I plan on popping Herald here. Dodge the hook. And insect him. So take a look at his insect, okay? The moment I see Tristana on my screen,
Only I can
I'm sending it. No, my Herald, bro. My Herald. Fuck. My escape. Okay. It looked a bit interesting. I completely agree. But hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I griefed. But, where the fuck was my team though? I thought my team was behind me. All good though. In the end, it was worth it. Now. Baron is up in 1 minute, okay? How do I want to play for the Baron? Do you see my laners? My laners need to base, okay? So because my laners need to base, I just want to full clear bot to top. Then I want to play into top side. How do I play into top side? Well, I simply just take their control. And at some point, because the Baron is up, they're gonna face check. For the people that attended my bootcamp, you'll know what I'm about to do, right? I'm about to fish. I'm about to make sure they come to me and face check the objective. So you see this wave as well. This is the 3 camp rule. I'm gonna do my 3 camps, go to mid lane here, and make sure we take control on this wave. Now, before I go mid lane, I'm counting numbers, seeing how many people can be mid lane. I don't know if this is warded or not, but we just sit here. Now, the moment we take this mid lane wave,
no blade to strike down my foe.
I think we can start objective. So why can we start objective and why am I not fishing? Okay, now I'm gonna drop the fish. Why is that? Because this is gonna happen. Because the enemy team is randomly gonna face check here into me. And I wanna kill them. Almost. Oh, you see the trash how he face checked? I instantly dropped the Baron and I instantly went for the enemy team. And okay, I'm not sure if the enemy team has vision here, but I do think the enemy team will face check if they have no wards here. I mean, I don't know if this bush is ward or not, but okay, I think this bush is maybe warded, by the way. So I'm just gonna base here. Look, if it dragged so long and we didn't get a kill in the end, and let's say you didn't kill them, rinse and repeat. But now it has changed. Drake is now in 1 minute. So basically, okay, I mean, actually probably enemy team is ghosting. That is definitely a possibility because the way enemy jungler is not face checking me at all, they could just be watching my stream. Hello guys. But yeah, the Drake is up in 30 seconds, so I would love to play for it. How do I play for it? I am just gonna take my camps. I'm gonna make sure I jungle track. And then I'll do the Drake. Before I do the Drake, okay, I need one more mid lane wave. Why one more mid lane wave? Because you don't want to give them a mid tower. Always take away first, then take the objective, you see? I'm just around, I ping him now, and now we start the objective. And after we take the Drake, it's rinse and repeat. I will take this objective here, now do the same thing. Push mid lane, play for the Baron. Free Baron, boys. Wait, where's he? Wait. Wait. Where's he? Kirei Pink is the best. He's rank 1. I'm gonna call him. What? Oh my god. Okay, enemy jungle was mentally GG. Anyway, we get the Baron here. Now, after I get the Baron, I'm gonna base, I'm gonna buy Mercs, and I'm gonna buy the green pot for the tenacity. Now, how can I end the game on this Baron? I'll show you how. Clock, go bot. You see this wave right there? That's the wave on the right and pressure. Why is it that wave? It's that wave because sieging on side lane is almost always better than sieging on the mid lane. That way you can only get flanked from one side. On mid lane from two sides. Which also means if you go side lane, you only need vision on one side, which is right here. Okay, I don't like the fact there were 5-man bot lane. Okay, Camille's going mid lane. We have no numbers here. Fake dash. Okay, I'm gonna walk up here, just so my carries can walk up. I see Camille's getting free mid tower. That is the goal. I don't think you want to be doing that, Katarina. Okay, my Katarina Omega run down. I'm not sure what... Okay, I don't know what my Katarina was thinking there, but... all good. I would one-shot them all. I doubt, but I can respect that. Anyways. Ooh. Ooh.
Today will be a worthy test.
Point blank is the only life I like.
Okay, guys. I tried to practice my Q mechanics there. Didn't go too good, obviously. Anyway, 1 minute, the Drake is spawning. I was saying, the more ahead you are, the less risk you want to take. So, because the Soul Drake is spawning in 1 minute, would you rather try to flip the game right now on a 5-5 and try to end under the tower? Or would you rather play in your vision, secure the Drake, and then play for the Baron? What would you guys prefer? And for the people that are thinking flip it, no dude. Like the thing of my streams and educational content is not to teach you how to end the game faster. My job is just to teach you how to just win games, and no matter how long it takes. You should care about winning games faster once you're at like Grandmaster Plus level. Anything below that, you don't have to know, you know? Yeah, now our job is to secure the Drake. After we secure the Drake, is to secure top tower. Till then, what is my job? Ping my laner on the opposite side to play safe. As long as he doesn't die right now, and we take 4 Drakes, we're happy. And I know people have like a lot of low patience level. So now they're like, oh my god, Kirei, I'm bored out of my mind. Let's just do something. No, just wait for the objective. I'm gonna go GA, pink ward, and now I'm gonna wait for the Baron. First Baron is to take all the tier 2 towers. The second Baron is to take the inhibitor towers.
Again will arrogance lead me astray.
Now, you see the Katarina, or like the kill. Okay, since my laners are not pushing top lane, I will push top lane.
The monks taught me well,
Because right now we're playing for the Baron, but we need the side lane pushed out. But now, would I see? I don't see Cassio. Should be fine though.
you hesitate.
Bro, that guy's just like emoting. But you see how patient I am? I'm just simply waiting
I can endure.
for the objective. It's not about adding faster. It's just about winning. That's all I care about. You see Camille split pushing bot lane? GG. That was a beautiful kick. Into the next explode. Okay, that guy's the biggest fanboy, by the way. GG. But GG, well played. But that's how you get the bread. Slowly and steady with the 15-minute rule into GG, well played. And that's how we get the bread. Easy. How do I get OPG review? It's very simple. You just send your OPGG and I'll watch it. But the funny thing is that give me one moment, okay? Okay, that's enough. The OPGs, I cannot watch all of them, so stop sending them. I'll watch them soon after level 1. But take a look at this level 1, okay? You guys know why I invaded here, right? His ward was absolute dog shit. That's why. Anyway, let me... give me one moment. Let me find... level 1 for you guys. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna watch a few OPGs, boys. Give me one moment though. Okay, anyway. Nobody wants to hear you walk while walking on the sidewalk. Okay, let me watch some OPGGs. Let me... Okay, chat, what champ do I play though? What champ do I play? Before that, what champ do I play? Yo, Valkyrie, what's up, dude? I hope you're doing good, man. How you doing? Morley, Loke. Ooh, is Loke open? Oh, it's banned, by the way. Nafir or release. Bel'Veth. You've almost hit plot? Wait, what? How? Wait, how, dude? How? You went Giga Stonks back into Platinum? Okay, how about Jarvan? Jarvan, yes or no? Fast. No, yes, no, no, no. No, okay. Let's look in Talon then. Anyway. It's fine, I'll just go these runes. Guys, my Talon is not the best, but I'm gonna show you the fundamentals way. But anyway, let's do some OPGG reviews. Don't send OPGGs, people already send it. Okay, first thing first. Play more games, bro. Like, you have way too little games. I'm sorry, but I can't review anything if you have like 5 games. Second one, let's see. Okay, in your case, you have a 50% win rate. You're 819 LP master, which is not bad, but I would recommend you. Okay, especially because you play Graves. Watch on my YouTube my, I don't know how, like Master to Challenger on Diana, or one of those videos I made like Master to Challenger. Watch how I play around objectives. You need to master how to play around objectives, so it's not 50%. I'm telling you, you need that. Yo, on Valkyrie, thank you so much for subbing as well, mate. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Wait, some other people subbed, or why is there a train? Anyway, after this game, I'll look at more OPGGs, but wait for now. Anyways. It's time for some Talonsky gaming. And it's time to show you guys the bread, okay? So, the game has started, okay? We are now playing in the Diamond Master Lobby. We're playing Talon, and I am gonna explain the following. Look at this draft. What do you see? And when I say what do you see, where do you get the kills? Where do you see it? Top lane, mid lane is volatile, even bot lane, right? Yo, Lucky Larson, thank you so much for the 4 months as well, dude. I appreciate it. So we can all agree that every single lane is volatile, okay? As a jungler, 80% of the time you're farming. So what is your job? To understand what the Sylas is very likely gonna do. I would not be surprised at all if Sylas is starting bot side, looking for level 3 mid gank, level 3 bot lane gank. So since we didn't put down an early game ward, the only thing I can do is ping my laners, yo bros. And do you see here I'm hitting the small one? Why am I hitting the small one? Because I want to make sure that they both die at the same time so I can press my W. Look, I'm about to finish my 3rd camp. I'm now looking at my laners. Are they overextended? Okay, Sylas started the top side. Which means he's gonna end up in the bot side. So now... I don't think Sylas is gonna level 3 gank mid lane. That would be complete psychopath behavior. So he should be showing there very, very soon. So knowing that Sylas should not be able to get anything, I am not jungle tracking. I mean, I'm not pinging, basically. You see Sylas, as expected. Now, on Talon. Okay, actually, what's he doing? My Raider wins this, no? Unless Sylas waits for cooldowns, then... Okay, maybe I can help him. Okay, he just walked like straight. Okay, Sylas clear is delayed. And I can get a double crab on him. I mean, one thing, I have fleet footwork, so I should move a little bit more. You see my runes? If you have fleet footwork, keep moving. Don't stand still. You see as well here, I wait for alt attacking. Because I let my pet deal more damage. Talon as well, try to alt attack, Q alt attack camps generally, okay? Like. Now, I actually decide to base here. You might be wondering, Kirei, why are you basing here? Why are you not going for top crab? It's for the following reason, okay? I know for a fact, because the enemy jungler is so down tempo, he cannot go to the top crab anyway. Because he cannot go to the top crab anyway, right? I can just base here, spend my gold, and then go top crab. And if for some reason he's greeding here, okay? I'm gonna kill him. I could have taken one extra camp first raided Dirk, but like I said, I know he cannot be here. And now I found nice juicy kills here. Okay, I need the double wards here. I think Sylas is still not here, if I'm not mistaken. If he's here, I'm getting the fuck out. Just to clarify. Now, I took a nice juicy kill here, okay? What is the next objective on the menu? I have to make sure I communicate what Sylas can do. Now, let me ask you this. What do you think Sylas can do now? He starts top the bot, right? Nothing. If Sylas goes top lane, I will be genuinely surprised. I will be super surprised. If the gank on top lane doesn't work out, I will take his raptors here. And it's actually game over for him. Look, also you see my W's cooldown, right? I wait for W, I use it. Now I finish raptors. If you play champs that have cooldowns, they can finish camps, just wait. Wait with alt attacking, just wait for your spells to come back up. That way you can walk further and clear faster. So now, for example, right, you see I'm walking. My bleed is gonna kill this. Now, remember though, I have 1k gold. I cannot kill their mid laner. I cannot kill their bot laner. So what am I gonna do if there's nothing to do? I will just base. And I'll ping my mid laner, careful of the support and jungle. Do you see like how I'm just jungle tracking and not doing anything else? I simply want to make sure my laners don't die as I'm in base. And if they don't die, and if let's say now the enemy team is trolling, I kill them. But the most important thing is they don't die before I get there. Now you see I'm walking in the top side here. I'm just standing around here in case there's a fight. Oh. Okay. Okay, there was a fight there, but not the fight I expected. Fuck, my Krabby Patty, dude. My Krabby Patty. Anyway, that sucks a bit that I didn't kill the mid laner, but that Iranian Soul champ is balance jumping over walls. Oh, we still got him, nice. Okay, you see mid lane here, right? It could it could be a fight, so I'm hovering, seeing what I can do, but the chance that we get something here is low. So I continue my full clear. But do you see Silas HP? Since I'm playing Talon, right? And Silas has his camps up, and he has probably wards here and here. Talon specifically, you can jump over this wall like this. Jump over the wall like that. Right? Now, don't take the plant here. He's probably on the blue buff. You jump over here. Ward the blue. Now he's dead. I could have smited the blue buff. But yeah, my point basically is that you can dodge vision like crazy and just kill him. Of course, after I kill him here, right? Where do you think he's gonna go? He's of course gonna go bot side, right? On paper, on paper. So look what I'm doing here. I'm pinging all my laners in their face. Why am I pinging them in their face? I want them to push and move to me. And if they do that, I get the objective for free. One thing with Grubbies, always smite the second Grubby if you know enemy team is not contesting you. Why is that? Because if you smite the second one, the third one bleeds out and you clear it faster. If you smite the second one and if you smite the third one, you do it too fast. It's too fast for your smite.
They won't survive.
Anyway, I've got my Umbral Glaive. Since I got my item power spike and the Drake is still up, I'm gonna do my golems, base, spend my gold, and just jungle track. So now, as I take this right, I am down tempo, and if my laners can wait for me till I'm there, I can cook them. And you see this pink ward I put? If you buy a pink ward, this one is so crucial. Because it's very deep and you'll always see them walk through the wolves, or like towards the wolves. And of course now, I'd rather take my camps first. And then if I press tab, who do I want to play with? I want to play with my mid laner, okay? But you see this mid lane wave? That wave right there? I will not be there on that wave. And because I will not be there on that wave, right? I have to make sure that I jungle track. But we see the silos here. Like, as a jungler, I'm telling you, you're 80% of the time farming. 80% of the time. Now I'll do the Drake. I cleared all my camps. It's not early game anymore. If they fight me on the Drake, I'll win this. And now, of course, I would love to get something, which I think I can with Bard Ultimate. Okay, Silas could be around here.
I never compromise.
So you should be slightly careful. Do you see how low the Jax is here though? Oh, hold up. Probably didn't even have the ultimate, but all good. Anyways, let's see if there's any camps here. If not, actually I'll take his raptors here.
Double kill. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Might as well take mid tower as well. Okay, I just took his raptors. There's a ward here for some reason. Now, after I take his raptors, I'll have to ask myself right now, what would I like to play for? Why am I not going to my top side? I have 1.7k gold, which is... oh, hold up. Okay, I need to get the fuck out of here. That Silas surprised me a little bit, but I'll be fine here. This bush is no way warded.
Nowhere to hide.
Anyway. Hold up. That's illegal. That's illegal. Okay, I think this guy's not making it. He's dead. He's dead. Okay, that's... Guy of mine's a bit like a pussy, but...
Only fools like to honor.
Wait, is he dead? He's dead. And now I will take his top side.
They won't survive.
Wait, is my Tahm Kench killing him? Bro. My Tahm Kench is so fucking OP. What was that? What the fuck? Anyway. As I take his top side here, okay? I'm wondering if Silas is gonna come here, because I'll beat the fuck out of him. If he does. If he's not here, he's in bot side. But I do note here how I'm not taking Gromp. Why is this? I'm in the enemy jungle. I wanna fuck up the enemy jungle sequence. That's why I'm doing blue instead of Wolf's Gromp. If it were my own camps, I would have done, you know, the Wolf's Gromp. I'm gonna do the Talon special, which is push waves myself. I'm gonna go mid lane here, because the Silos might be here. Never mind.
Your allegiance isn't.
He's dead. Now I'm gonna yoink his camps here as well. And I'm gonna base. Why am I basing? I got my item power spike. I literally got my Cyclist Sword, and another thing, I'm gonna buy Serpent's Fang. Buy Serpent's Fang. Because I would love to break Melio shields. And yeah, that guy's quite some shields and have barrier, right? Now, do you see his top set camps spawn in like 30 seconds? Every single time you're winning, I mean, I call this the Narnia strategy, right? But basically, what is the Narnia strategy? You want to take your bot side camps, ignore your top side camps, and invade his top side camps. That way, he can only take one quadrant. So right now, for example, if he's dying, right? Look at me. I literally take his top stick camps here. If the enemy team is trying to play aggressive, I'll kill them. I mean, okay, Melio didn't really try to play aggressive, but you get my point, right? Like, and then FF basically. But essentially, the moment you get ahead, you just farm up, have a game plan who you play for, and then, yeah, GG well played. Then they cannot play the game. From a small lead into GG well played. Okay, let's watch some other OPGGs. Okay, Emerald. Okay, for you, bro, you have so little games. You're gonna stay stuck in Emerald's Diamond Maximum if you don't play more games. Like, when you play normal games and ranked flex, bro. Okay, well, okay. When people ask for OPG review, I expect you at least to like. That's enough links, by the way. But I expect you to at least like play more games. This is way too little. Okay, nice improvement. Playing one champion, I love that. Okay, your deaths are suspicious. Okay, in your case, learn how to count numbers. I don't know if you join my bootcamp, but that is very useful for you. Knowing how to count numbers. Review that in the mid and late game. Let's check. Nice, I love that you one trick. Your deaths are okay. In your case, I need to get some water. My throat is dying. I think you're on the right path. The only thing I would say is that probably learn how to communicate cross maps and give objectives. If you're already doing that good job, just keep reviewing your mechanics. 200 games. Ooh, not that many games either, though. Wait. Okay, I can see you haven't decided to two trick or one trick. I see random Amumu, Viego, Vi, Diana games, and Jax. These games or these champs that you're playing with low win rate, that is holding you back. If you only play, let's say, Wukong, only Volibear, and if you play more games, you will climb 100,000%. But you have only 200 games. I can probably whip out 200 games if I play 5 a day in like 40 days? Yeah, 40 days. And the season is out already for 6 months. And that's not even that many games, right? Okay, what do I play here? That's it for the OPG reviews because I'm about to head in champ select. Do you go Diana? It's been a while. Or do you do a game of Jarvan? Oh, they have Jarvan. Whatever, let's do Jax. Okay, let me get some water though, so be right back. Okay, anyways, let me play some Talonsky for the boys.
To Summoner's Rift.
Or like Jaximus. Plus mind.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, boys. A game of Jax. A game of Jax. Alright, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. We're playing a little game of Jax, okay? Now, the thing you have to know with Jax is that the clear on this champion is really fucking dog shit. So your job is literally to full clear, not do anything else, and get strong. This champion becomes super duper OP if you have your item power spike, which is Triforce. The moment you have Triforce, you literally beat every single champion up, okay? So I'd recommend you to like, yeah, rush your item power spike as soon as possible, only full clear. Look at enemy draft, okay? Enemy has Fire Stop, United AD Carry, Jarvan Jungle. I already countered 3 champions. As long as a jungle track, okay? And Jarvan does not get random kills. How can I lose this game? Somehow my team will find a way, don't worry about that. But what I'm trying to say is that on paper, it should not be possible, okay? Yeah, look, I'm about to finish my 3rd camp. So what can I expect from the Jarvan? I would say that I can expect from the Jarvan to gank top lane. Let's not ping my top lane and let's do an experiment. Let's see if this guy is thinking at all about enemy jungler or not. Okay, that looked interesting. As you see here, let the pet kill the minions. Okay, he's lucky that Jarvan is not ganking top lane, but I can tell you that in another game, that Jace can 100% die. This case worked out, another game it might not work out. It's about consistency, communicating to your laners, yo bros. Be careful. He's lucky he didn't die. Anyway, do you see how like I'm full clearing and yet I'm late for the crap? Literally. Hold up, I see bot fighting. So I'm gonna hover. Because Jarvan might still look for them, maybe. Nice. You max W on Jax. It does not seem like the enemy jungler is coming here, so... I'm just gonna base here. Ping my mid lane here to be careful. And I'll get double longsword dagger. Now. Knowing that enemy jungler is very likely topside here, okay? I just ping him to be careful. And you see what I'm doing right now? I'm going through the lane. If Varus doesn't ward, I'll kill him. So right now I can hop over the wall soon. And look at my click. So you see I'm clicking behind him? Okay, my Jax, or not my Jax, but my my top lane got murdered, but all good. Now, we got some nice juicy minions, and we continue our full clear. But do you see how I made an if and else condition? If the Varus puts down a ward, I mean, okay, he overextended a bit, right? I could kill him. Honestly, I could kill him both cases. In this case, it was free no matter what. But because I base and instantly rush topside after full clear, I had some free time to gank top lane, so I don't lose too much time on my camps. If you're playing jungle, especially if you play Jax, your job is to full clear as fast as possible, as soon as possible. So now you can see I'm just full clearing, right? Nothing too fancy. And let's say hypothetically, I could go mid lane here and have a 90% chance of killing him. I'm just full clearing, bro. I'll full clear my camps, respawn all of them, and then I will look for something. Now, do you see how I'm finishing my golems here? Now I'm down to look for something. I don't know if this is warded or not, but... It was warded, guys. It was warded. It was warded. It was warded, guys. I can confirm. Anyway. We don't do the Drake there. We just full clear top to bot, okay? And you might be wondering, Kirei, how come you're not doing the Drake? My blue is spawning. Oh, is it that? Okay, maybe it's my turn. If Jarvan is around, it might be a bit cooked. Okay, I'm not strong enough to 1v2 them. Oh, actually, when Zillion comes. Not the worst. Okay, I'm gonna base here. You might be wondering, Kirei, how come you're basing here? I mean, I'm half HP. My camps are far away. If that's the case, just press base. That rhymes. Anyway. Now, what is my objective when I come from base? Because essentially, if I press step, right? My top is losing and my mid is losing. And Grub's Drake is up, okay? Why did I decide here to clear my top side and not play for Grubs? Number one. My laners on mid and top are losing. Number two. I have a Blitzcrank against Yunara and Soraka, so it should be very easy to kill them if my Blitzcrank lands his hook. So for that reason, I really want to path into bot side instead of top side. So you can see here, I'm literally pathing into bot side here. And even though my bot lane solo killed their bot lane, okay? You wanna know a fun fact? If my bot lane bases now and I finish my full clear, the moment they arrive in lane, I'm perfectly on time. Here I'm gonna take the bot crap. Because let's say Jarvan rushes it, I won't be able to take it. But you see how, like, if I were to full clear even my camps, I'll be probably on this wave. Which is still perfectly on time. Is live, yeah. Oh, you see how the enemy jungler took the grubbies? And now kills my top laner as well. It is what it is. So, because their mid laner actually is very strong here, okay? And I'm not fully confident about winning the Drake. I need to get Triforce. After I have my Triforce, I should win for sure. So look, I'm gonna base for my Triforce. Then once I get my item power spike, I'm gonna play for the Drake. But of course, you see how I'm jungle tracking now. This is the only timer they can die. If they can wait for me on this wave, and we're together here, right? We cannot lose. I got my Triforce. I'm very strong. Okay, Blitzcrank, not again, okay? You can redeem yourself. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Not bad, not bad. We got 2 summoners, which is big, by the way. Which is very big. If my... Okay, you know the funny thing is that, look, do you see how the Drake's up? If the enemy takes it, it is what it is. I am just gonna full clear. Top to bot. But before I full clear top to bot, I saw the enemy... Okay, why do I know I can kill Zvarus? If he gets slowed and bombed by Zillion, he's dead. It's that simple. And I want to take 1 Gribby at least. And then full clear top to bot. 1 Gribby gives the most XP, by the way. Whoa, my Jax is playing with fire. Anyway, my goal is literally to play for bot lane because they don't have summoners. One tip on any jungler you play, look how much damage your pet deals. It's 90 damage, right? Which is basically 180 damage. So the moment your walls below 180, your pet will kill it. Please abuse your pet damage. If you abuse your pet damage, you're gonna start... Hold up. That's why I said hold up, boys. Anyway, let's do the Drake right now because I made a nice juicy double kill. But do you remember before the game how I said that Jax is super OP after Triforce? My Zillion did not even have ultimate. But it doesn't matter. My ult gives me magic resist and armor. And my E... I cannot get hit. How can I lose? Tell me. Cannot. Anyways. What is the next objective right now? My job right now is to make sure that I take my golems, base. And what's next objective on the menu? One small tip as well, right, is that I'm timing my Trinity Force with my spells. Not sure if you noticed, but... because your Trinity Force deals extra damage on hit when you use spells. So abuse that. But yeah, I'm gonna go... Oops, wrong item. I'm gonna go this bad boy, which is Sunner Sky. Now, if I press tab, the laners I want to play with is my bot lane. I'm coming here. Okay, we can fight this. Okay, how did I know I can fight this though? How did I know I can fight this? Before the fight even happened, I saw on the minimap my Aphelios was moving first. So not moving first, but he was moving. And because I saw him moving, right, I decided to fight that. Now, what's next objective? Do you see how like the Rift Herald is spawning in 30 seconds? I have to now make up my mind that the Rift Herald spawn in 30 seconds. Which also means that I need to full clear my base as soon as possible. Make sure that I'm there for the objective. As I have this plan, okay, what is my job as a jungler? Ping laners that I think can die. So, Rift Herald spawn in 3 seconds. I see Jarvan in the bot side. So now I'm thinking, okay, can I clear my bot side camps? Base and still be on time for the Rift Herald? The answer is yes. Because the answer is yes, I'm gonna do that. Because why would I not want to base instantly? Because ideally I want to get this item power spike, then perma invade here. Perma invade here without having to base. So what would I have done if, let's say, Jarvan went towards the Rift Herald? I should have honestly based earlier. I'll be honest. But I did know he probably couldn't. Yo, Katie Cat, thank you so much for the 20 years of subscription. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Much love. Oh, hold up. Okay, you see this objective? Or Yunara? Would you rather get Yunara? Or would you rather get the Herald? Maybe I can force his flash. Okay, that's really good. You saw how I got Yunara flash? That was my plan basically. To get Yunara's flash, and now Yunara has no flash. And because he has no flash, okay, team fighting for him becomes a lot harder. So sometimes it's actually really good to bait the summoners and have them die anyway. And get Soraka ultimate. Oh. You see the virus? That as well on my screen. I'm gonna wait for Jace a bit, you see? And I'll give him the kill because I'm a nice man. We take that. Anyway, what is next objective on the menu? It is to play for the Rift Herald. Now, when I go for Rift Herald, okay? And Drake's up in 40. I just want to full clear my camps. Have my laners play safe. And that's all. I'm a simple man. So what will I do? I'll ping them back. Because think about it. They don't have to do anything fancy to win the game. All they have to do is just... Bro, you don't want the Rift Herald recall? Yeah, my point is that all they have to do is just play with me. And it's GG well played. So, even though I have 1.3k gold, I could look for a base, but I can just heal up for my camps. And whether I base or not, I'm still so much stronger than the enemy team that I don't have to base. But do you see how I'm skipping my Gromp? Why is that? If I do Wolves Raptor, I can be somewhat on this mid lane wave in case a fight breaks out. So now I can do the Drake. Jarvan top side. And now let's finish the Drake. But here, do you see what I mean? Every single time you get an objective, there's a next objective spawning. Baron 130. Now, because Baron isn't 130, okay? Obviously, what do I want to do? I want to play for the Baron, right? Knowing I want to play for Baron. Hold up. Actually, now Virus kills me. What will I do knowing I want to play for Baron? Ping my laners to back off. Hopefully they don't fight here. I get my item power spike. And we play for topside control. Oh, I forgot about top lane here, by the way. But do you see how, like, even if I ping, my laners are about to die, maybe? But this Kestin is gonna greed. Why is Kestin gonna greed? He sees Jay's dead. He's like, oh, let's hit top tower. Wrong. Wrong, my friend.
Shut down.
Okay, maybe right. His champ is balanced.
Shut down.
Stop baiting me, bitch. Little weasel. How dare you? Anyway, I don't see Jarvan. And Baron spawning 5 seconds, right? I have a very simple saying. The more ahead you are, the less risk you want to take. Especially in this case. I'm gonna buy Tabis for obvious reasons. Anyway. Still the same principle, okay? I am playing for the Baron. How do I want to play for the Baron? First things first. I want to clear my camps. And because I'm not there with my laners, do you see how I'm pinging in the back? But now, I'm gonna skip my camps. Why is that? Because everyone's mid lane. And if there's a fight, I want to be around at the very least. Okay, I think we can siege this. Oh, look how I'm posturing. I'm posturing here. So to make sure my laners can hit the tower. It's one hit. Alright, we should definitely back off here. Okay. Anyways. Objective is the Baron. Okay, this is the typical Soloq, by the way. My teammates are perma going ARAM without knowing how to play for objectives. Our job should be to take topside control, make them face check us. My teammates are like perma going Ooga Booga, push mid, without using any brain cells whatsoever. So in these cases, right, the only thing you can do is this. I ping them careful, and I'm telling them as well why they should be careful. Because Kestin can move to them. And then it's up to them, whatever they want to do with that information they have.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
That guy used barrier? He thought he could kill me? Anyway, do you see how my laners died like piggies? I am just gonna split push top lane. Cause look, this is macro as well, okay? Do you see how the Drake is spawning 1 minute? Because the Drake is spawning in 1 minute, okay? I wanna make sure I push out the top lane. And what does me pushing out top lane do? It creates man advantage. So when I say man advantage, I basically mean that one of them has to 100% go top lane. If they don't, they lose a lot of farm. So now, because the enemy team is going top lane, as you can see, I'll just go down. I can go anything. Oh wait, actually I can't. But as you can see, because enemy team went top lane here, on this mid lane wave here, I have numbers. And because we have numbers, we can push mid lane into the dragon. Do you see how I'm just playing macro? Oh, that guy's cooked. And now, of course, we can get, I think, the Drake and the Baron. I think we can get both, if I'm not mistaken. But, do you see how macro increases your chance of winning before the fight even begins? This is a Diamond Master Lobby. Understanding macro, understanding drone tracking, understanding what to play for and how to play for that. Just being as consistent as possible. That is the crucial part. It's not about doing it once, twice, 3 times. It's about doing like it as much as possible every single game. Now, of course, I have my death stance. We want to play for bot tower. So, how do you play for the bot tower? In the end, it's all about the waves. Why do we all want to go bot lane? Let's start with that. If you go bot lane, Kestin and Jarvan cannot flank from multiple sides. They can only flank you from like the bot side. So now you see the Vars, if he's overextending, dead. That's probably a bit too fancy. Oh, there's teleport coming as well. Okay, I do have to be a bit careful here. I do want to heal up a bit here as well. Easy now. You see how I'm posturing here? Why am I posturing like this? I'm dodging the casting Q while having good distance. Hold up. To make sure my laners are allowed to walk up and hit towers. If I don't walk up, right, it's hard for my laners to hit anything, really. You see I'm just like focusing on the tower? I'm not even focused on enemy team. I'll focus enemy team after I take this tower. Which is right now. Do you see how, like, I just want to hit the tower. If I can kill them after, I'll do that. But don't focus on diving enemy team unless they're really, really trolling, you know? Which they did after the tower is gone. And now it's GG upload. Do you see how, like, I'm the highest level in the game, full clearing on repeat, basing properly, and then GG upload. But that's basically how you want to carry games as a jungler and being consistent with things. And that's how we do it. GG's. Anyway, let me read the OPGGs for the boys. Okay, you guys can stop sending OPGs because that's all I'll be watching. There's enough OPGs, by the way. Okay, let's see. Okay, first of all, 2 little games. Second. Okay, I think your champion mastery is probably bad. Following reasons. 1, you're not playing enough. 2, if you play Master Yi and you have over 7 deaths, that means that you're not able to count the numbers properly. I'm telling you, if you learn how to count numbers properly, you can climb so much. Okay, next guy. Okay, you're playing a lot of games. You went from bronze, platinum, emerald. You're definitely going the right trajectory. Actually, I'm just going to open these 5. 6. Okay, one feedback though. I think you're playing a bit too many champs. While I do think you have decent win rate on other champions that you don't play that often, narrow it down. Pick your champion. Oh, Maxit, send your OBG. I'll look at it. But yeah, basically, choose your warrior. Choose your main champ. You're gonna struggle if you don't lock in on 2 champs. And for you to okay, look at your main account, okay? The best example. Hopefully, I don't have more than 5 deaths. Hopefully less, okay? Enchant your elo. Look at my deaths. I have 3.8 deaths on my Lilia, 68% win rate. Elise 4.5, Sinza 5.3, Wukong 4.6. Generally speaking, I don't die that often. If you have less deaths, you're more on the map, you have more tempo, you have more impact. How do you do that? By taking fights with equal more numbers and counting numbers. So try to really focus on that when you have over 5 deaths. For you, it's the same case. You're like 4.9 and you're playing Viego, you're on the edge. So in your case as well, you're like... Yo, Technox, thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. But yeah, essentially, I mean, I'm telling you, very often, it's just either you need to count numbers, or you need to know how to play objectives. But I'm not even looking at farm that much. I'm just looking at how much impact you have. In your case... Okay, again, dude. Okay, you know what's funny? 1 champion is positive. That's your Nocturne. Negative, 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 negative. Guys, play 2 champs max, dude. Like, seriously. You guys don't want to climb or what? Okay, so you have 3 champs with actually pretty good win rate, surprisingly. You went from bronze to emerald, so that tells me you're probably a new champion. Or, sorry, a new player. I would say in your case as well, gotta count numbers. Okay, I mean, it's very easy for me to say count numbers, but I'm gonna give you a very simple tip. Before you fight, look minimap, count your teammates, count enemy teammates. For the people that attended my bootcamp or have my mid and late game courses, is a lot more clear, but that's the general tip. Oh, bro. Okay, dude. Guys. Okay, it's fine to play different champions, but figure out what you want to stick to. For example, here, right? Look at what you played. Let's see what you stick to now. I cannot tell what you main. I literally cannot tell what you main. You look like a mid lane main. Choose the same role as well, dude. Anyway, let's take a look. Okay. You literally have a 50% win ratio. You do play enough games. Your devs are okay. I think you should be minimum be able to get diamond to masters with the amount you play. But I think the problem is that you probably suck at the PAC concept. Fuck, I don't have Wukong. Can hook a brother up? Oh, I mean, I don't think I can review now. But, okay, I've seen a lot of OBGs. I'm gonna teach you guys the secrets, okay, in this game. It's better than any OBG review. Are you guys ready? What champ do I play that requires the most counting? Bel'Veth? Yeah, let's go Bel'Veth. Okay. I looked just now at a lot of OPGs. I'm gonna show you guys what you have to work on, okay? Marugar, count 5 is hard. It's fine. It's hard for people, but they'll know how to count. They'll for sure know how to count. I'm gonna give you guys some tips on that. I'm literally gonna teach you guys how to count to 5, okay? Like, actually. Like, you watch top sport they can't? That's funny. Bro, I mean, LSK teams are like pure bananas. Count to 5. Okay, guys, I'm gonna literally learn you guys how to count to 5. Right? How do you deal with people if you coach when a guy knows what's doing wrong every single time and still suck? He doesn't have enough trigger and cues to recognize how to make the system in his gameplay. I think that's the biggest problem. Bro, like, okay, I'm literally gonna teach you guys how to count to 5. Okay? You see these guys that are getting challenger, okay? I taught challenger players how to count to fucking 5. I am not kidding. This is a mid lane main. He doesn't even play jungle. Guess what he learned? This is a mid lane main that got my course, mid and late game course. He got the challenger with an 85% win rate. He literally learned how to count to fucking 5. And of course, game plan, base timers, tempo, some other stuff, of course, but I will teach you guys how to count, okay? Unless enemy team is Shaco, but be back. Okay, do I just... Okay, I guess I'm playing as Zach, okay? Like, when I play against Zach, I should fucking punish that guy for, like, existing. Anyways, In this game, I'm playing a game of Bel'Veth. I'm gonna teach you guys how to count till 5. Okay? Actually. So first thing first. Before I learn and teach you guys how to count to 5, let's focus on early game fundamentals. Look from Zach's perspective. Where do you think he wants to path towards to? Top lane, right? Very likely. So knowing he wants to path towards top lane, very likely. I'm gonna start his top side here. What are you doing? Bro, relax, cuh. Wait, bro, Katrina, don't be edgy. Don't be edgy. Don't be edgy now. It's fine, all good. So there you go, I learned how to count. But now, pay attention, okay? How did I learn how to count like that? After a fight, I simply look minimap. That's habit number 1. Literally, you look at the minimap. And see... Oh, you see mid lane fighting? You should not care. Just take your camps. But yeah, my point is that you literally look minimap and see what the enemy jungle or enemy laner can do. Make it a habit. After a fight is over, look minimap. See who can come to you. Now, a small tip on Bel'Veth, okay? If you Q against the wall, it cancels your animation. Now I'm gonna finish this camp here. And I'm gonna clear my top side. Now, because I killed the Pantheon, okay? Hopefully, wait, huh? Okay, hopefully my top lane is winning top lane, right? But that put myself a little bit behind. Just so you guys know. But my mid lane, wait, my mid lane got solo killed. How the fuck did my mid lane get solo killed? What the fuck? Anyway, all good. Listen, that's another tip that I have. Don't focus on the negative. Let me ask you this. Whenever I'm like, oh my god, my laner is boosted, this and that. How much does it actually help you win the game? Tell me. How much does it help you win the game by complaining about how dogshit your laners are? Do you think my laners, like, hear me saying, oh my god, my laners are bad? And even if they hear me, okay? How does that help me with anything? Like, complaining about how my laners are dying. What can I do about it? The answer is nothing at all. So you don't fucking do it. So instead, whenever your brain is coping and you're like, oh my god, my laner is boosted, this and that, same goes for enemy team. The thing is that we focus so much on the negatives and don't see the positives. It's like, it's the same with gambling. You lose 50 euro, it feels more painful. You gain 50 euro, you're like, ah, it's fine. It's like, if your laner gets a solo kill, you're like, whatever, your laners die. It's like, oh my god, what just happened? Guys, learn how to control your emotions. If you cannot control your emotions, your LP will not be, oh, I see mid lane fighting. Okay, I think killing mid lane might be a bit hard here, but I'm gonna hold my W. Why is that? I wanna see how he walks. Ooh, this guy's too good, or what? Okay, anyway. I'm gonna yoink this shit here. Let's hope Zach doesn't jump on me, my booty. And I'm gonna full clear. I'm out of here, bitches. Anyways. You see, my top lane made a solo kill. Was I like, oh yeah, my top lane made a solo kill? Not really. But when my laner got solo killed, I was like, he's boosted. Anyways. Now. Let's see what happens top lane. Oh my god, bro. If I'm Zach, I'll be tilted. Anyways, all good. Now, what's my game plan though? Let's focus again. My top lane is winning, thank fucking god, after level 1. If not, I'll be genuinely surprised. Now, my bot lane is losing and my mid lane is losing. But here's the thing. I'm gonna break the myth of like, you know how people say, don't play with your losing lane? I want you guys to think about it. Do you guys think you should ever play with your losing lane? Yes or no? Or play or path towards your losing lane? What do you guys think? A lot of people will say no. It's always relative. But general rule that I have is that after 6, you simply path towards bot side. 3-6, it's okay to path towards top lane. Why is that? I mean, generally after 6, the Drakes are spawning, so if enemy jungler ever goes top side, you take Drake. Another reason why it's actually not bad to path towards a losing lane, mostly if it's bot lane, is because, let's say that their bot lane is winning, okay? How is their bot lane gonna play? They're gonna play aggressive, right? Now, will I ever go bot lane if my bot lane is losing, if Zac is around? No. If I know Zac is basing, going towards top side, and their bot lane is winning, what will they do? They will play aggressive. Because they will play aggressive, and because if Zac is not there, I can kill them, right? Okay, Katarina's top lane here. I could have done extra attack there, but all good. Now, I'm gonna ping my laners to push that shit. I'm gonna take his life. And now, insta-basing. So why am I insta-basing here? Very simple. I mean, this is obvious, right? But hold up. I don't know if he has flash or not, so... Okay. Oh, okay, there. I forgot about some tempo there. Happens to the best. But now, I was gonna teach you guys a bit about counting numbers, but we're in the early game still, okay? I'll teach you that mostly in mid and late game. But I would say right now the Gribbies are spawning in 2 seconds. My top lane's winning. I'm playing Bel'Veth and I get level 6 after this. I wanna play for this. What is my job? Ping any laner of mine that I think is in danger. But now about counting numbers. Before you enter the river, before you do anything, the habit you have to create, minimap. I don't see their support, right? There he is. Bro, he just one-shot me. Does my Glad have this? Oof. Oof. Okay, Janna, I trust. You got this, baby boy. Oof, sexy. Anyway, my point is that every single time you want to fight, every single time you want to go river, look minimap, look at where the enemy team is. In that case, I want to fight because, well, I knew I top lane priority, and I knew I'm quite strong. So for that reason, I was down to fight. But, as well, I saw their teammates were around mid lane. That's the main reason. But learn how to create habits when you play the game. If you get habits when you play the game, it becomes much easier. You know, even professional players, right? As funny as it sounds, they sometimes make such silly fucking mistakes that even bronze players would make. That's because in pressure moments, they haven't like found the habit to make sure that even if you're pressured, because they've done it so many times, they know what to think about. League of Legends is literally a habit building game. Like, actually, it's like Bob the Builder, you know, like... That's League of Legends, simply put. Learn how to create habits. Now, the Drake is spawning, so obviously I would love to play for Drake. Now, how do you play for Drake? Well, first of all, you see my bot lane basing? Because my bot lane is basing, Hold up, let me see if I can help my teammates. Definitely can. Now, okay, before I invade here, okay? Where's your support? Where's the mid lane? Where's the jungle? You have to think about all those things. Before I fought this guy, I knew Zek could be here. If I take this fight, it's a 2v2. Now, as a fight here, Ezreal's respawning. So if Ezreal can be here in 15 seconds-ish. Roughly, right? Please, let me get a kill. Oh yeah, baby boy. But do you see how I'm just thinking about numbers before I fight? And why is there a pent in here, by the way? That's a real question. What the fuck? Hola, senor. Okay, anyway, before I fight here, okay? Mel can be here. There we go. So the question is... What? Okay, I'll be honest. I did not expect to jump over that wall. Bro, how did I jump over this fucking wall? Wait, hold up. And whatever. Okay, I did not expect I jump over this fat fucking wall like that, though. And I need to try it again. Actually, I don't fucking know how I jumped over it. Anyway, I guess I've learned something new, guys. Yeah. I guess low ground, high ground. Balanced. Anyway. What is the next objective on the menu? Always ask yourself what's on the menu. No matter how good your plan is gonna fail if your laners die. Do you see how my Syndra is gonna die here? Well, guess what? If I want to play with Syndra, I need her to not die. So what's my job as a jungler? Especially before the Drake. Ping my laners to not grief it. But laners do love griefing it before objectives. Janna's fine. Anyway. My laners luckily survived. Okay, you see my Cinder teleporting. This is an if and else condition. If this is warded, I'll probably have to back off. If not, I kill them. They're too deep to back off. Ezreal knows it. This threat assessment, right? Expect their spells. This is just spacing, right? How I hit the move. You see how, like, hit, move. Like, most champs you play in jungle, you should learn how to do that properly. Nothing too fancy, but gotta make sure it's as fast as possible. Now, I'm gonna yoink his camp. And I'm gonna yoink the Drake. So, before I yoink anything, okay? You see mid lane. I'll hover mid lane first. Oh, this is just some text. Don't flame me, bro. Don't flame me. I just want some juicy farm. Go to the carry. Anyway. I'm not gonna do this Drake. Why am I not doing this Drake yet? So, for a few reasons. I would like first for my AD carry to be back on the map. Get this plant, get full HP. And now I'm gonna do the Drake. My AD carry is a lot closer, you see. Because my AD carry is a lot closer, I need to wait for him to push his wave and then move. So you see how patient I am. I look as well at my mid lane position. He's further than Katarina, you see. So because of that, I'm not doing the Drake. Everything is based off numbers. Now, Katarina's gonna jump in. I'm gonna hold... Oh my god. I'm gonna hold my W. And then he's gonna choke. Do you see, like, me holding my W? Katarina was like, let's E in. It's because he anticipated my W. Clearly, I anticipated that he anticipated. And because that, I knew he was gonna use W. I just hold it. Because if he keeps walking in a straight line, he's cooked. he goes through the side, or like goes left and right, he's cooked. Okay, anyway. What is the next objective on the menu right now? Always ask yourself what's on the menu. I don't know if the enemy jungler is doing the Rift Herald here, but do you see I'm like pushing the wave here a little bit? I want my mid laner to move first. And then go for the objective. Now. Okay, I'm pretty sure my top lane wins this. I'm now gonna push top lane. So why am I pushing top lane here? Very simple. Oof. Look, see how I'm dancing here? Why am I dancing here? Same principle. I want my laner to push and move, hold up. Now, do you see the Zek? If Zek is smart, what's he gonna do? He's okay, this is a bit more advanced, okay, but he probably wants to try to take my bot side camps. If possible, right? There's no chance he's ever gonna take the Rift Herald here. Because there's no chance he's ever gonna take the Rift Herald here. And because I'm in a winning position, I can just full clear my camps, base. I don't care if they die. I mean, I do care, but not really at the same time. Okay, this is gonna be a... Okay, we don't have numbers here, okay? But even though we don't have numbers here, we can fight this. Because my Kled is pretty OP, let's put it that way. But now, the thing I want to finish saying is that the Rift Herald is going to be up to like minute 20, okay? Why, if you're winning, would you not just clear your camps first, have them respawn faster, get an insane base, and then play for the Rift Herald? If you know the enemy jungler is not on it anyway. Tempo is so much more important and clearing your camps than taking an objective that is there anyway. And now because of that, right, I'm at the right place at the right time. Now, because I now want to play for Rift Herald, all my camps are respawning. Guess what I have to do now? I just have to do the following. Ping my laners to hopefully not int. Which laners of mine can die? Syndra, Jhin. As long as those two laners don't die, I just take this objective for free. Look what I do now. I'm pinging my Jhin in his face. Why is that? If I do the Rift Herald, okay, and my Jhin's hitting mid tower, we all know what's gonna happen. Now, because my laners are helping me, not only do I clear this faster, my tempo becomes faster too. And if my tempo gets faster, what does this mean? It simply means that I can help my laners if there's any fight here. If there's no fight, they can push and help me. Look at Zek. Do you think Zek is gonna take his Raptors here? Or if he can take it? Hell no. Oh fuck. His Raptors are my Raptors. I'm now just living in enemy jungle. And look, who is this? No, not Katarina, but yeah, Katarina's here, okay? Katarina needs to go bot lane. If no one shows bot lane, I pop Herald. I ping laners to play safe. If they survive here, great. I take free bot. If they die here, I take gold and they die. But they will always have to spend their numbers trying to defend this. If they don't, I will just take their entire base. So the only thing I can do now is just ping them back. Besides that, not much else. But the beautiful part here is that even if my laners died, which they did by the way, I took so much gold and they cannot get anything. That's why as a jungler, you should really want to think about what objective are you playing for. Because I'm playing for a purpose. And the enemy team is just playing for kills. And now, of course, if I see them overextend, and they're deep in my jungle, I will kill them. Okay, You see how my teammates want to do the Baron here? I don't want to do it because my AD carry is dead. Secondly, okay, I want you guys to think now. What will I do after Drake? Let's see if you guys can answer it. What will I do after Drake? Think fast, think fast, think fast. Base. Why am I basing? Why am I basing? For what reason? For what fucking reason am I basing here? Do you see Zac respawn timer? 5 seconds. Do you see this mid lane wave? If I push this mid lane wave into top side here, now I'm gonna count. Before I invade, where's your bot lane? Where's your top lane? I'm counting like crazy now. Zac is gonna jump right there. Like, he's gonna jump right there. Okay, I mean, he didn't jump there, but all good. But do you see how, like, me deciding to invade enemy camps gets me a triple kill here? Gets me top inhibitor, which, by the way, is fucking trash. Personally, I think you should not take inhibitors. Just take the towers. Take the inhibitors after the Baron. Unless you can take 3 inhibitors. That's an exception. Okay, why the one laners to back here? Because we are gonna win the game by just taking the Baron. Now, we take the Baron. But anyway, my point here is that, like, if you are ahead and you can invade enemy topside camps, do that over taking your own camps. You see, I haven't taken my own camps. By you invading the enemy camps, right? You join your laner's tempo. When you join laner's tempo, it's all about learning how to count numbers. And before the invade, I was fully aware where my teammates were and where the enemy teammates were. And now, I'm not gonna invade them now. Why is that? I got my item power spike. Okay, that's the number one. Second, if I rush from base into his top side, I spend my gold. I'm as strong as possible. Second, if he goes to his camps here, the moment I see him, I just fight him. And look at my pings. I'm pinging them in their face, so I get their attention, give them the reason. Yo, bros, let's fight it out here. I look at bot lane, I don't see the bot lane. So this means that maybe my mid or bot can get cheesed here. I'm not even taking the Gromp here. Why am I not taking the Gromp here? Because my laners have a wave here. I mean, I'm gonna buff this bad on side lane. I'm playing Bel'Veth. Bel'Veth with Baron is ridiculous. What's up, bros? Okay, like Bel'Veth with Baron is actually cheat code. It's the biggest cheat in the game. And I was GG well played. But do you see how, like, knowing how to count numbers, think about what you want to play for, having good base timers, games look so fucking easy. And I'm telling you guys, I don't play this champion that often. I really do not play this champion that often. It's just simple fundamentals you can apply every single game. The same fundamentals, people are literally getting challenger. I hope it made a bit sense. And that's it. GG well played. That was like a diamond master game. But that's how you wanna get the bread. GG's. Okay, I'm gonna play one more game and I can take a look at some OPGGs. But let's queue up. I'll just watch 3 OPGGs. Let me open some. Okay. Okay, I love the fact that you play a lot of Xin Zhao. I think, okay, I already know that you probably don't have a clear plan on what you want to play for, and your jungle tracking is not that consistent, and then you're not really counting consistently. In your case, it's just a bit of everything. You need to make a plan, you need to communicate with your laners to not int, you need to count numbers. Do that more often, you're good. I do read YouTube chat, yeah. In your case, you're playing way too little. Second thing, decide on your main champion that you want to perma play. Lock that in no matter what. Pick another champ if it's banned. And in your case as well, I would say play more and keep doing what you're doing. I do think you're doing good. Is OPG included in the early game course? Yes. In my paid courses, I mean, generally speaking, people should send their OPG to me, and I can send you videos that helps you the most based off your OPGG and based off your champion pool. So for the people that actually got Challenger, I mean, just general people that have my courses, right? If they ask me, what should I watch? I give them recommendations based on their champ pool. So for example, this mid lane main, I gave him certain videos. Same for other people, right? That are climbing. This guy went from platinum stuck to diamond with an 84% win rate. I sent him specific videos. He had all of my courses. So if you have my courses, please, if you haven't anyway, please send me a DM. I know exactly what is the most important to the least important, and I can help you climb. Because, bro, I mean, it's not a secret at this point, right? People are getting Challenger without any coaching. It's common even almost. Emerald to Grandmaster. Okay, he got coaching, but same principle. Send me DMs if you have my courses, so I can send you the best videos that fits. But I can tell you a general guideline what you should focus on. Will the early game course taken from Gold to Emerald is split? Yes. If you're around Gold ELO, it will for sure help. Yeah, I've had a lot of people actually from Gold to Emerald, by the way. I mean, this guy in the early game course, he went from Silver to Platinum. I don't know if he's Emerald by now, but just send me DM on Discord. Wait, I've been stuck in Platinum for years, so I just must be completely stupid. Wait, hold on, let me finish the OBGs. Yeah, I spoke about it. Okay, in your case, wait, where's your champ pool, bro? Huh? Am I blind? Anyway, I bought Patreon Gold, Master King, and Sandler. The Patreon, I sadly disabled that one for asking, but you can send to me. I'll answer for you. You went from Emerald 4 to Diamond 2 in 7 days after mid-game bootcamp. Good shit. Did you finally learn how to count numbers? No, but I'm telling you, I have a system that just helps people climb so fucking insanely much. It's not even funny. It's actually not even funny. But I mean, it's obvious, right? If you see someone with like this knowledge, that was a professional coach, professional player, got people to Challenger, you have the best content. Anyway, let's go Kha'Zix. Or do we go anything else? Graves maybe? Or Graves? Why not Graves? I don't have the monkey, ironically. I ain't no have monkey, sadly. How can I know which course I should get? If you're Platinum and below, early game course is always good. If you plan to go Grandmaster Plus, early game course is still good to go to Challenger. But Platinum onwards, I would say mid and late game course is the best. It's for sure the best. Like, that's the elo where people struggle the most with mid game. And if you struggle with mid game, then that would help you the most. Because most people that are like in higher elo that are Platinum Plus, you see all these master people, not all of them, but quite a lot of them, they literally apply the concepts and then, yeah. You can see here with Challenger, like Silver to Diamond, same principles. Yo, thanks so much for the 3 months soul take. My god. The thing is, you just save like thousands of hours, like 1,000 minimum, if you watch the content of my courses. It's low-key pay to win, honestly, not gonna lie. Anyways, this game. What should I explain to you guys? What should I explain to the boys? Okay. I have a good idea, okay? This is what people struggle with as well. How do you play for your win condition? Hope this grave lose. Huh? Why? Anyway, you don't swap? I had to go shit in toilet. Sorry. I almost shot my pants. No joke. He's like, yeah. Bro, what is wrong with this guy? Okay, anyway, time to focus up. This guy wants me to lose. Let's hope I don't. Anyways, what is my game plan, okay? And I'm gonna give you a few tips on Graves as well while we're at it. Basically, on Graves, few things you need to know. Number one, learn how to hit move. The moment you right click on someone, your alt attack always goes off, okay? So your alt attack always goes off. When you click on the target, instantly learn to click away. You see, I click on the ground once, I click away. Do you see how fast I hit the move? It just doesn't get cancelled, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing you have to know is, know that your E gives you more damage on pets. So look here, you see how much my pet deals? It's 41, okay? Now if I press my E, it's 43. Why did Riot Games do this? Because tanks, generally speaking, clear pretty slow, and they try to make sure that tanks clear faster. Okay, so just keep your stacks at 8 as you full clear. And I'll get back to that. Third thing you have to know, which is put 2 points in Q, please. Don't put points in W if you clear especially. It does not do anything, okay? So now, what's the next thing you should know? If you're playing Graves, you're almost always full clearing or you're invading level 1, okay? It's usually A or B. Now, the second thing, or fourth thing, whatever it is, okay? As I'm about to finish my blue buff here, okay? Remember to keep 8 stacks. What's gonna happen often is that, let's say Rek'Sai full cleared top to bot, okay? And then I go for the crap and have 8 stacks. I am the unkillable demon beast. So what do I like to do here? You see with the blue buff here, I'm waiting. Bam, I hit it. Why is that? I press E now, boom, 8 stacks. If I see the Rek'Sai here, and I fight him, I have right now 100 armor. People have usually 30 armor. Do you see how unbalanced it is? So learn how to keep your passive stacks. Now, of course, as I don't see any business here, Rek'Sai is probably top lane, but I hope my top laner dies here. Why do I hope my top laner dies here? I'll tell you why. I have failed my job as a jungler. Did I jungle track in time? No. And I'm not kidding. This is one of the biggest reasons why you are 50, 51, 52% win rate. If you are able to consistently jungle track your early game, how much difference it will make in your games is crazy. It's not even funny, by the way. It's not even funny. Anyway. Now I just full clear top to bot, right? Nothing too fancy. Someone asked, do you recommend your Patreon for AD carry too? I would recommend my mid and late game course for AD carry. Patreon, not as much. But yeah, essentially, jungling is just playing chess. Understanding that 80% of the time you're farming, and it's your job as a jungler to communicate when you're up tempo, down tempo, and the enemy possibilities. You want to think of your laners as like animals. Literally dogs, okay? They're literally wild dogs, unleashed, and they don't know when to stop pushing and when to back off. So you basically have to like hold them on a leash and ping them, please don't play aggressive. And even then, your laners will die. I'm sure about it. You shouldn't have any expectations of wild animals. You should be thinking they're like, they haven't been trained. And you expect them from day one to behave like humans. Never gonna happen, okay? So make sure to have no expectations so you won't be disappointed. The problem is that people have too much expectations. Way too much. Now, another tip I have here is that, do you see I have like 7 stacks? Look at my E, okay? 8 stacks very soon. Bam. Now I hit the Drake. Now I ping my lineage for help. And then I have 8 stacks getting this objective. But of course, if you do an objective, a tip I have is that ping your laners help. If you do not do that, your laners will not come. And even if you ping them to come, remember, they're wild animals. So I want to finish this first. And the plan is to exit through the bot side. Do that. And now back off. But do you see how like my Ziggs is like bam bam bam? Look at my Ziggs. This guy's literally pushing bot lane, not moving at all, not giving a shit. Classic Soloq player. I hope he flashes, but... Okay, Zera probably has flash. I think, but it doesn't seem like it. Now I'm gonna put a deep ward here and see what's up. Okay, now. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see the Rek'Sai, how he just respawned? Do you see how I'm basing right now? Let me ask you a simple question. Who has tempo? Who has tempo? Tell me, who has tempo? I do. Not have tempo. Even if I have tempo, okay? If my camps are up, I will farm no matter what, okay? Like, this is a general rule. Let's say I have tempo on top lane. Will I gank top lane if my camps are up? No. I will just take my camps. I'll ping my laners to play safe. And I'm gonna pray to the lords they will actually play safe. Whether they do it or not, that's a different question. It is something that's outside my control if they die when I ping. But I'm telling you, ask yourself this question. If you jungle track 19 out of 20 ganks and enemy jungle does 10 out of 20, who do you think is gonna win more games in the end? Tell me. Of course the enemy team is gonna win more. Why is that? Because your laners are gonna be tilted because you're spamming them. No, I'm kidding, that's not true. But of course it's gonna be you. If you do 19 out of 20, you're gonna be winning so much more games than the enemy team. It's a matter of consistency. And it's a matter of knowing how to ping. Take a look how I ping. I ping like this. I ping them a bit of their location and I ping them exactly in their face. And hopefully that tells them, okay, I need to play safe. Some junglers ping like this. I personally am not that big fan unless you're in very high elo. Because people in lower elo, it doesn't tell them that much. Okay, this is a bit more advanced, but do you see how Rex has top side and I have mid lane push? I can use the mid lane push here to dive their bot lane. So now if their bot lane is trying to defend under tower, we one shot. Okay, now my Syndra is coming here. Oh my basie, bro. That Kai'Sa's booty, we were all like, I'm kidding, but dude, that Kai'Sa dude, he got like from 4 sides. That guy was not making it. Anyway, always ask yourself, what's the next thing on the menu, okay? We just got a nice juicy bowling kill. My camps are about to spawn. So right now I got a little bit of free time, but one problem. My top lane is 0-3. What is the problem? He's 0-3. What will I do here? What the fuck? It was his movement. My point is that I'm not gonna help top lane. The thing is that if your bot lane is winning, even if your top lane is behind, you'll win the game anyway. Unless it's like a very OP champion and good against your draft. Usually top laners cannot 1v9, okay? Now, Drake spawning in 45 seconds, okay? Because Drake is spawning in 45 seconds, I wanna play for that, obviously. So how do I play for that? First thing first, I have to ask myself, where can I get lane priority and play for the Drake? I would say mid or bot lane, both lanes. Oh, this is a good fight. Why is it a good fight? We are OP. I mean, if you could reach them, that is. Now, I'm gonna smite this. Because I wanna be with my bot lane as soon as possible. Do you see my alt here as well? I'm waiting a little bit. Can you see my stacks? I wanna maintain my stacks. I'm gonna give you guys another tip, okay? Okay, it seems like the bot lane wants to go crazy. Ooh. Okay, that Bardot was not the best, but that is all good. Anyway. We just killed the enemy team. Wonderful. Will I do the Drake here? Yes or no? The answer is... Nope. I don't have smite. It's clearly on cooldown. I have 1.1k gold. So because I have no smite, my shit is on cooldown. I just base. I run towards the mid lane, right? And I wait for my camps. I'm not gonna do the Drake. I wanna see if I can kill the mid laner, maybe. Oh, okay. Not bad. And you might be wondering, Kirei, how come... Okay, let's say hypothetically I can 100% do the Drake here. Why do I not want to do the Drake here? Huh? It's because of that reason. I don't want the enemy jungler to take my camps. Second reason is that I want to respawn my own camps as soon as possible. You should think of your camps like a laner dropping a wave if you don't take them when you do a Drake. Because the moment you don't take your camps, and let's say you delay them for 30 seconds, a wave spawns every 30 seconds. If you don't take a wave, your camps are basically not there for 30 seconds, which is essentially you missing one wave. And junglers usually feel like it's not that bad to not take camps instantly, but it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad, boys. You know, you only skip your camps if something's free for sure. Sure, then you can do it. If it's not free for sure, you don't do it. So another tip here, right, is that if you do a Drake, let's say that the enemy team is gonna come here. What you can look to do, I mean, okay, in this case, I'm finishing Drake no matter what. I'm just pinging him to back off. Pray to the Lord he survives. Hold up. Bruh. Okay, I don't see Kaisa here, so... I don't see which world is good. I mean, I already knew that was shit, by the way. I should have even just ditched him. But do you see how, like, before I fought here, I checked minimap. Where's Kaisa? If I don't know where Kaisa is, it's very simple. You should just assume he's there. Don't be like, he's maybe here. No, just think he is here. Change that mentality from maybe to for sure he's here. Fuck. Okay. My bad. I griefed there. But let me open my lights, guys. That's the reason I died there. No, I'm kidding. I'm just boosted. Anyway, that happens, you know, even to the best. Now, I'm gonna press tab, okay? Actually, my light is not light. Let me ask you this. When the Rift Herald is up here, and we're in a winning position. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna zoom top lane here. And you might be wondering, why am I zooming top lane here? Because if Nar's gonna stay under tower, I wanna dive him. If not, I'll do the, okay, I'm gonna just dash forward here. I wanna be here as soon as possible. I do know Nar can come here. Nar arrived, but the party is over. Now, obviously, you should want to do the Rift Herald, especially if the enemy joiner is dead, right? So, I'm gonna do it. But, one thing here, okay? Their top lane has priority, and I need my bot lane to move to me. And I don't see their bot lane, okay? So, all of this information combined, I have to be slightly careful. But enemy team doesn't know that I don't have smite. So we got objective. Anyway, what's the next objective on the menu right now? That is something you always have to ask yourself. What is on the fucking menu? Play with 6 into Syndra lane. Because even let's say if I want to play for top lane, I'm not playing for top lane if my Sion is there. Why would you play for an objective if you have like literally a 0-4 Sion there? It's like having a child as like the main character, you know? Like you just don't want to like play with like someone that's super weak. Always play with the strongest laner, and whatever is there, you play for that. And the main reason why as well is because if you play with your strongest laner, he will probably push. And if you don't play with him, he will probably die. It's that simple. Now, my Syndra is going top lane, so I want to take this bot tower here, right? Base. Fuck. Okay, I didn't expect to get fucked there, honestly. That was my bad. I mean, the thing is, Rek'Sai is actually a decent champ against Graves in small skirmishes. If I'm together with my laners, and let's say we're actually all together, my champ is useful, but a 2v2, 3v3, if he gets to me, it's... I'm so cooked. I'm just so cooked. So that's basically, yeah, me not respecting Rek'Sai. Anyways, even if I died here, always focus on what's next. And just so you guys know, okay? If you think about what's next, it makes life so much easier. Because now, I know I want to play for the Drake. What's my job? Ping my laners to not grief. Fuck, I didn't think about him being top lane, honestly. Well, I failed already there. Do you see how my top lane got cooked? He was not aware of Rek'Sai. And neither was I, by the way. And this is the thing you really want to work on. Be as good as possible on those things. The more consistent you are, the better your results will be. Trust me on that. Anyway, third Drake is up. I want to play for the third Drake. Okay, Rek'Sai should not be here, right? That's a really good chunk. Okay, look, Syndra's up in 5 seconds. I need this guy to play safe. Okay, you see my Syndra? He's on the way. I'm gonna try to stack as much as possible here before I fight. Oh, that's so huge, by the way. Yeah, I'm actually decently strong, but don't think we kill him there. But that's all good though. Right now, I can take all his camps, like literally. My Ziggs is gonna take mid tower here. Doing the last hit. Now I'm a base, get my last whisper, and I think I'm buying Immortal Shield Bow, I think. I could go IE, but I feel like we win if I don't get one shot. Anyway, let's do it right this time. Let's ping my top lane to play safe. And if he doesn't die here, right? Ooh. Ooh. This is hella good, by the way. By the way, do you see how my Sinner survived here? Maybe he wouldn't have. If... Hold on, let me kill his Gnar first. I guess dead. Wait, he's not dead? He's dead. But like, maybe he would have died there, right? If I didn't ping at all. Maybe like, if he stepped a little bit forward, this situation wouldn't have happened. Do you see how like, communicating makes such a big difference? It is very crucial. To communicate as consistently as possible. And now, of course, I think we can just one-shot it. If Bart tanks for me, I just one-shot this shit. Okay, you know support players, even the Master Diamond, still don't know that if they tank, I deal 100% damage instead of 50. It's crazy to me they still don't know this. Anyways, what is the next objective on the menu? Next objective on the menu is the following. Ping Millennials back. Okay, I mean, let's hope this works out. But whether they kill him or not, it doesn't matter. As long as they wait for me. Whoa. Bard got sent to heaven. Let's put it that way. Yeah, let's put it that way. Bard literally got sent to heaven. And the Rek'Sai was looking for him in heaven. But we sent him straight back to hell. I mean, yeah, we should play for top tower here. Anyway, one tip if you play Graves, right, is that... actually, never mind. I need to get out of here. I just put a bullet through his head. Anyway, she baited. He was like, oh yeah, let me hide in bush. I just gave him some fake confidence, as we speak of. I mean, the 4 Drake is upright. But I'll see if I can help my teammates. I'm Nars up in 5 seconds, but I think we can just end. And that is GG well played. But that's how we do it. And that's how we get the bread. And that's how we win on Graves. And 1v9. GG's. And let me close my window. Any questions, boys? Any questions? Some OPGG review. Okay, instead of opening the first ones, I'll open just the most recent ones. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2 little games. 2, very good. You play Nocturne. Keep playing it. Keep playing Nocturne Shyvana only. Shyvana is banned. As for the rest, it's kind of hard to tell what you suck at. Probably spacing, how you hit the move, and probably jungle tracking. I can guarantee you suck at that. If I were to coach you, I would be able to tell. Ooh, not too shabby. Your deaths are really good as well. You're a Smurf now. I don't think this is this is not your main account, I think. If you have 3 champs above 60, it's a Smurf, I think. It's your peak. Bro, my man is peaking. I mean, you're doing a good job. The only thing I would say is do things more consistently. Better counting numbers, better jungle tracking. Like, okay, guys, I'm telling you guys. You know, you guys want to know the secret of jungling? Not doing things once or twice or 3 times. Doing it 19 out of 20 times. And do that with ganking, jungle tracking, base timers. All of these things combined gets you this. It will get you challenger. But that was the last OPG review I did. First time I've done it, by the way. I usually don't do it, but hopefully that helped you guys a bit. It's bedtime soon. It's like 10:15. Any questions? Or do you guys want to see one more game? One more game and review? One more? Okay. We can do one more game and let's do a champ request. We can do a champ request. Let's buy Wukong. Okay. What champion? What's the website called again? To do a poll. I forgot straw poll. Create a poll. Okay. Champion. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have currently won every single game so far. Till there, I guess. Which champion should I play now? Okay. I'll play champ, at least I'm human on, okay? Let's start with Wukong. I'm down for some Shyvana as well. Viego, I'm down. Kha'Zix, Ambessa. Okay, I do see a lot of Ambessa. It's not my best champ, but I'm down. The last champ will be a surprise, guys. I'm gonna queue up. We'll make the last game a surprise. Until then, let's look at a few more OPGGs. Send me the OPG, boys. Oh, I can only do 3. Only 3. Like the first 3 ones. So Cortex the first one, Nash, and Blame. These are the 3 first ones. Okay. But the last one, I'll pick the champion that's being spammed the most, I guess. Wait, why is it not loading, by the way? It's literally not loading. Okay, I love that you OTP mostly. Okay, bro, I can tell you already, you can make it really far if you continue play Hecarim, but you fine-tune... your item build. Anyway. But basically... Okay, do I add Hecarim? Fuck. Anyway. I would say for you as well, learn how to count numbers and cross-mapping and communicating. Count numbers, cross-map. Review that mostly if possible. Okay, what's the last champ I should add? Spam the champion, I'll add one champion, one final champion on the straw poll. I'll see which one I see the most. Okay. Nameless identity is like doing the cane. Okay, honestly, that guy just won, guys. Someone in the chat was very passionate like this. 4 times in a row. But I do see a lot of Ambessa. Fuck, okay, honestly. But dude, Ambessa are in it. Okay, it's Kane, guys. Create poll. Share. Copy. Go. One guy was spamming Kane, he won. He was the most passionate guy. The nameless identity in the chat. Okay, let's see what wins. Wait, you was in third, Luke? Wait, Luke, send me OBG. Send me OBG. Hope you're not lying to me. I'm watching YouTube as well, Diaz. Okay, for you, Master Yi, bro, I'm telling you, spacing, counting numbers, bro, I'm telling you, Master Yi, counting numbers is the most important thing. Review your fights and review how you count. Bulgarian, hold up. It's lagging. For you, Rengar, wait, didn't I look at your OPG previously? The one was very similar. But hold up, let me check which champ is winning. Wait, it seems like Wukong is winning. Wukong has been chosen. The Wukong has been chosen, boys. Yeah, let's do this. Anyway, for you as Rengar, it's a bit harder to see what you're lacking in your replay. I would probably say that actually you're doing a good job though lately. I think it's maybe cross-mapping, but I think you're doing good though. I think if you continue doing what you're doing, you'll climb, but it's just fine-tuning your champ mastery and pinging your laners to not play safe. Bro, jungling is literally just consistency with everything. It's literally consistency with everything. To just stick with the same champions. That's my personal advice. Can you focus on PAC this game? I can, yeah. I can definitely focus on that. Okay, chat. I'm gonna explain some fundamentals of my course. Cortex, yes, I spoke to you, yeah. I will explain you guys some fundamentals from the course, so you guys hopefully will understand what I'm thinking about. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna show you guys some very simple, good fundamentals, okay?
Minions have spawned.
I'm playing a game of Wukong here. And I'm gonna show you guys some very simple, good, consistent fundamentals on how to 1v9, okay? Now, what are we gonna do this game? First of all, let's analyze our draft and let's think about our win condition. When I say our win condition, okay, what do I mean? I basically mean in the early game pre-6. How do I want to play with a Katarina Taric bot lane against a Jhin Karma? I probably don't, okay? So, since I'm probably not playing with them, we are, dude, I'm a bit afraid of the 15-minute rule, but there's no way he's choosing me, right? He's not. Okay, anyway. Pre-6, I am an NPC. Pre-6 mid lane, NPC. Top lane is strong. But, since I have a Katarina Taric, I know that they have to play aggressive. If they don't, they're slowly gonna bleed out in the game, okay? Knowing they're gonna slowly bleed out in the game, what is my job? Of course, path towards them and make sure that Taric can actually stun them when he goes in. So pre-6, my job is to find opportunities where, for some reason, if Master Yi is not there, I can kill them, okay? If there's none, there's none. But I will full clear no matter what pre-6. Why is that? My champion plus my mid lane plus my champion and Katarina, all of our champions start becoming champions after 6. Pre-6, dog shit. Knowing that information, we have a losing early game, but a winning game after 6. So this is what I mean with like, if you want to climb, you should understand the bigger picture. Now, what about mid game? If Zed goes to mid game with me, and we play side lane, we should not be able to lose any fight. Knowing that. I just have to play side lane. Bro. Okay, I'm not sure if I like this one. But maybe they're smurfing? Just focus the front line, which is the Taric. Or Master Yi, I mean. Solid. Okay, Karma I cannot chase. So I'll take the crap. But okay, my Taric is popping off, boys. Anyway, pay attention to the following. Do you see how Master Yi right now is respawning? Why am I not going for double crap? Why is that? This is crucial. Pay attention. Why am I not going double crap? I'm now applying the 25-second rule. 25 seconds before your camp spawn, you want to be there on spawn. And take it as soon as possible. Do you see the top crap? I am not going to take that. But I'm kidding. I'll actually take it. You might be wondering why am I taking it. Because right now, I don't think I can do anything pre-6 anyway. So I might as well just full clear my camps. And get 6 as soon as possible. If I were to do my Gromp instantly, I would probably have to wait for my wolves to respawn anyway. So by me taking crap, I can actually full clear perfectly. I only do this because I'm playing Wukong and I don't think bot lane is volatile enough for me to have to rush there. If bot lane was a fucking shit show, okay, I would have not done the crap. But because I feel like their bot lane cannot punish my bot lane anymore, my job is just to get level 6 as soon as possible. That's the main reason I went for the crap. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have. But you see, this is why sometimes I don't like the crap, because I went for crap. I could have been mid lane here, by the way, instead of Master Yi. This random shit happens so often in Soloq. I make it. Now I'm gonna freeze the wave here. But then again, that is just me not jungle tracking properly, you know? Because I could have prevented it, technically. Now, I just ganked mid lane. What does this mean? Master Yi has tempo over me. So, as long as I ping my laners to play safe here, and if they don't die for the next 15 seconds, and if I'm there with level 6, we get a triple kill. Literally. So let's do that. Every bush that I walk into, I assume is warded. I'm level 6. So basically, I'm stronger than the enemy team. You see how I click? I click behind him. Why am I clicking behind him? I want to cut off his escape path. I don't want to use ultimate if I don't have to use it. You see here, I'm just hitting him. And I base. Why am I basing here? Why? This is a habit in my brain. I insta-base. Oh, not this one. My top side camps are spawning. I just want to full clear top to bot. And now what's my job? I just killed their mid lane as well. It's jungle track. Now I'm going to show you what common low elo people do usually, okay? Even high elo. I do it 19 out of 20 times. People do it maybe 18 or 15. What is that? It's jungle tracking. Pay attention to how I'm going to jungle track. And pay attention to how my laners are going to die. Right now, none of my laners can die. But I can tell you the future already, okay? I'm down tempo. And I will full clear my camps. No matter what. My house burns, I'll full clear. Like, I'm getting, like, someone's breaking my house in, I'll full clear. You see Master Yi. Master Yi can do a play first. My job is to jungle track, okay? I will full clear no matter what. But if I full clear no matter what, there's only one thing I can do. Jungle track. But I'm gonna not do it, okay? He's doing the Drake right now. I'm fine giving it. Because my Katrina is down tempo, you see? If my Katrina was on the map, I would have fought this. So now he's low-key on the map. So now I'm down to fight this. If he's on it, okay? He's not. I thought he was on it. Look, they're backing off. I full clear. But you see how, like, my brain is like, I have numbers, I can fight. No numbers, I farm. Now, I got my Triforce in base. I said I was gonna full clear no matter what. But I was willing to check the Drake and fight it. Because I'm winning. Okay, there's a fight here, so I'm gonna hover. Bro, wait. Mossy is 6 kills? Okay, I'll be honest. I did not think Master Yi had 6 kills, I'll be honest. And I did not expect him to have Kraken Slayer. But, fun fact. Fun fact. Very fun fact. How and why did we lose there? Enemy jungler had tempo over me. And I did not jungle track. I did not ping my laners. Yo bros, I'm farming, I'm down tempo. How about you guys just don't fight and wait for me? That is the main problem. Prevention is always better than reaction. Always. Prevention over reaction. That was definitely a reaction, but I was like, oh, they're fighting, I'm coming. Fuck, shouldn't have fought. Oh, okay, I mean, I can't want to fuck this guy. Why don't I fuck with him? I have Triforce now. And I actually expected him to not have ultimate, but all good. It's fine anyway. I was gonna beat them up, but they had mid lane priority. All good though. This time, for sure, he does not have ultimate, okay?
My journey's only beginning.
Now, okay. This is the hardest part about League of Legends that people will struggle with, okay? All my camps are up and the objective is up. What will I do? Because I'm not 100% sure if I win when Mastery has ultimate, I'd rather do the grubs right now. Because I think the moment he has his ultimate back up, right, I think I'm cooked. So for that reason, I'm gonna do it right now. But in return, I might lose my bot side camps. Which is a trade-off. Okay, if my volley bear is here, we win this.
Just try to stop.
Okay, seems like they're not contesting anymore. So now I'm using my W. But remember, let's do it properly this time. I'm down tempo. What is my job? And now I'm going to show you the difference between a challenger jungler and someone that's below challenger. It's the consistency
Show me the path.
that matters. Okay, you see my bowling fighting? I don't think I can stop them, but they're fucking inting.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, now... Okay, I'm just gonna focus their bot side. Oh, you see how I knew that Mastery is up tempo? Sometimes you can communicate that, but your laners will still die. That is just League of Legends. Okay, if I see the... lol. Okay, I'm wondering, can I 1v2 them? Or fight them? I think I can. Okay, I'm just gonna push mid lane because my Zed is dead anyway, so... Now, I expect, I'm not 100% sure, but I expect my Raptors to be gone. So I'm gonna take my blue buff, base, and play bot side. But now, same thing. I killed her mid lane. What does this mean? I am down tempo. Please guys, not again. The funny thing is that even if I know I'm down tempo, my laners will int anyway. But this is where most people fail. They're getting tilted. Now they're unable to jungle track. That's the thing you want to be able to do. Jungle track and play like a robot. That is your goal. Being able to do it consistently and control your emotions. Is it easy? No. Should you do it if you want to climb? Yes. Okay, Mossy has 2 items here, right? If I don't think I can fight him, I might have to ult here. But yeah, my point is that if I don't think I can fight him, I should give it. In League of Legends, people tend to be too desperate. But that's because they don't know how to win the game exactly. Because just because you cannot get an objective and it's a second Drake, it is what it is, dude. Sometimes you just gotta give it, get tempo, and because I gave it and I didn't die here, I get to take his topside camps. And now I'm making him homeless. Now my top lane is getting his booty pounded. So I think Anivia's probably gonna hit top lane tower here. Because my Volibear died. So I want to kill him. Look at the way he click as well. Oh, hold up. Okay, let's hope that enemy jungler is not coming here. I'm holding my E. So I can E alt back Q him. And then kill him. Now, of course, I think my teammates died to Master Yi on bot lane. Or mid lane. Or maybe both. I'm pressing base here. Why am I pressing base? If Master Yi bases rush towards the Herald, I am cooked. So instead of doing that, I'm just pressing base. I'm gonna buy Actually, my mid lane should buy Serpent's Fang, by the way. Not me. And, yeah, I will just clear top to bot, by the way. My win condition is my bot lane. So you see this Herald. Okay, here's the thing, okay? If you're winning, or your bot lane is winning, please don't sacrifice your tempo to get an objective that is not on your winning side. If you're playing with your winning laners, or you involve them, right? So look what I'm doing here. I'm pinging my Katarina, hey, can you push bot lane and move? If he moves, I can fight. If not, I don't. Do you see how I'm adapting? It's like an if and else condition. If Kata moves, can fight. If not, I don't. Don't be too obsessed with people listening to your calls. Not everyone's gonna listen to it. And that's okay. In the end, you wanna learn how to be adaptable and play the best possible game you can, right? And not rely on your teammates. Now my Katarina's moving. Why is he hitting the ward? Anyway, my point is that now Katarina is moving, right? Now look. We're collapsing onto them now. 4v3 for us. Who's the target we have to focus? Master Yi. But if this guy walks in my face like that, then... Okay, it's still Master Yi, guys. I don't know if my teammates need help. Actually, kind of pushed it. I mean, that was well played by them, by the way. That was actually well played. That Master Yi is actually playing well. He popped the Herald to escape. You see how I was even willing to, like, not chase them to just kill the Master Yi? But yeah, they just escaped anyway. Anyways, Drake spawning 1 minute, okay? I would love to play for Drake. But if I want to play for the Drake here, okay? Can I fight it in the first place? This is where most people get desperate. I would say I can. With Target Ultimate, our champions, I definitely do think we can win it. I do think my Z... I'm not fighting the objective without Serpent's Fang, just to clarify. So if I think I cannot fight it, I give it. And when I go for Drake, do you see what I'm doing? I'm skipping this camp. Because if I don't go top lane right now, I'll be too late on top. So as I kill the top laner here, at least we get something in return. Please don't move to me. And now, because they're all mid lane here, right? Okay, you see how my teammates are all collapsing mid lane? I'm just gonna hover. And see what we can cook here. We don't have any crowd control, so it's low-key awkward. Pressure. Fucking ult, Taric! Dude.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy
Dude.
triple kill. An ally has been slain.
Are you serious? Dude, my Taric has exhaust ultimate and he didn't use anything. And now he's just standing AFK here. Anyway, that sucks. We'll just have to give okay, I mean, now that I got my third item power spike, I still need my Z to go Serpent's Fang. That guy's dead, by the way. Let's see. Maybe I can kill Anivia. Definitely kill Anivia. But hey, do you see how I'm just giving Drakes here? The goal is to have my Z. Hold up. I mean, at least he pressed it ultimate, you know? At least he pressed it. Good job, Taric. I'm proud of you. Bro, where was this guy looking, by the way? Okay, it's probably cooked. Well, this game, sadly, we couldn't win. It do be like that. Can't win them all, boys. Cannot win them all. But this game, ironically, my jungle tracking wasn't as focused. If I actually... Okay, sometimes I ping, but some cases I didn't ping them. And that's how this game snowballs into oblivion. And then, well, GG. GG, well played. Anyways, any questions? I've had 5 games in a row like this today. What you have to understand is that League is a probability game. Some games you cannot win. As long as you don't get tilted, as long as you're focusing on the right things, you will end up winning more than losing. You have to understand that. And as long as you do that right, you're Gucci. So, yeah, it's all about that. It's all about consistency. Okay? Yo, GG's Noosloonfo. You got me there. You broke my winning streak. Look, you broke this, dude. GG's. The winner's queue. Anyway. Any final questions, boys? Because it's time for me to go. It is actually batch time. You should mute the chat. Now, guys, I'll be speaking too much today, guys. My voice is cooked. How to escape Emerald? Watch my YouTube videos. If that doesn't help you, then check my course out. That will save you for sure. If you work on things step by step, you will climb. Enjoy my Prime sub. Thanks so much, my goat. Appreciate the subby. You escaped from low plot to now diamond 3. All you, dude. All you. I'll lose this game for you. I was so nervous. That's funny. Okay, you're very handsome. Damn, the glaze, dude. The glaze. The glaze, dude. You check my ward, I would do the 15 minute. Wait, you know you could have done, right? You could have run through the top side. Ah, volley was covering top side. Ah. Anyway, boys. I'm gonna head to bed. And it's definitely batch time. It is 11 p.m. here. It's probably one of the later streams I've done. Usually it's not this late. But for the people that are stuck, check out the YouTube content. I can tell you that you'll like it for sure. You will get the bread if you focus on things step by step, okay? And if you want a bit more sweaty content, then I have the course, but that's for the giga nerds that want to save like thousands of hours of time to like speedrun it. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, I believe, yeah. And good night. Peace.